Left pocket got pound, pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might win it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Oakland Raiders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Start he was hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mariota hands to Henry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the #1 thing he does best is tackle.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Joseph came roaring in on the safety blitz.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
On the ground, this is Michel. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
3rd and long here for Mariota. And he'll find Hall. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A 1st down carry for Henry. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into
rush coming, and he's taken down.
Bro, this nigga is stay running the same intense Mike Zero.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that
The Raiders,
right? Keep them away from the quarterback because
got all game long,
as you mentioned,
bro.
they're moving the ball well.
Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long.
All game long, bro.
From the gun, Mariota. Pressure gets to him again. Maurice Hurst in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a short field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well.
Kevin Byard, how are you getting routed up like that?
Complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This nigga stay running it down just sweet, dog.
And room there to work it inside the 25. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but it definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Niggas gonna run the same shit over and over because they want to. You know what I'm saying?
On 3rd down, McCollum. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
My shit, you can look at my shit on my
PlayStation, bro. They
PlayStation,
get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
It's on. It's always up, bro. I spend every game, but I ain't tripping.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
I'll take
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's 3-0.
And it should be the final play before the quarter ends. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
I sent it to you too. But like I said, bro, I ain't tripping. Niggas do what they gotta do.
Blue draw quarters. You're mine. Mike spoke. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
From the 17, Carr firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. Shit.
They'll run on 1st down. McCollum. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Let's go, team.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Foster Moreau, his first touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Now the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of.
Oh, this nigga Derrick Henry got hurt. Ain't that about a bitch? I told y'all niggas to turn the fucking injuries down.
Can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
I only got 40 fucking players on my goddamn roster.
That last run. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
I already lost Isabella. Now I got this nigga. So this one's straight. I've been had him last year.
They created some nice space for him.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throw it, Mariota. The open man is Smith. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. Well, the ball is
this nigga Sony Michelle fumble? Come on, fam. Bro, come on, man. Dislocated ankle. Wow.
Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled at about the fumble.
Oh, this some bullshit,
but at the same time, get a check mark for the extra effort.
Case, y'all don't have to help me with my salary cap.
Tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care of the football.
Nigga only got 40 people on my roster. I just lost the running back and receiver. Shit. What's next?
Harold Landry.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was
only got 40 people. I can't find nobody.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That's fucked up, Keys. Tech said we can't do that anyway.
On 2nd down, McCollum. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Oh, this nigga's now he about to run away with the game. I already know.
19 and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Carr.
Come on, how you just gonna let him catch that? Swat the ball or something.
An 11-yard touchdown as his guys have now moved out in front. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1.
Protein spill.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the face mask,
he can come to me. He's gonna cost a lot more money.
Way with a 1st and 10. They go play action. Mariota, he's going to float this one deep right side.
Ah, you dropped it, huh?
Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
On 2nd down, Michel. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 1st down, Michel. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Come on, man. That was a touchdown, and you fucked it off.
Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Mariota. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check 52.
Here's Mariota. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14. The first red zone opportunity for the Titans. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. A give to Michel running right. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Damn, Tex, you're a mean father.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. To throw is Mariota. Complete. Smith has it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And they will run it with Michel. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Michel going to try again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Now think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashad Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. On the return, Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. On 2nd and 15 now. Carr, he's airing it out for Williams.
Come on, yes, let's go.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete.
Fuck, man. You got to play that well.
Getting this one up to about the 35. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. McCollum. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Y'all going to be on the game tonight?
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
They'll keep it on the ground. McCollum.
How the fuck he get that block out of here?
First down and then some at midfield. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards.
Come on, man. Help star me out, man.
Picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and
I'll take
10
you on
at the 47. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
On second down now, McCollum. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back?
What?
That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, we're good, we're good. 185.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He can run for it. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And that might be Titan football. It is.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
Yeah.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half.
You gonna go get Wallace?
Sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
You going to get Wallace?
I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Again, it's Michelle. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Mariota now. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
They'll run on first down. Michelle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 23. They'll try the left side. McCollum. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Carr. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Yo, Chief. 44. Check. 44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field. 29. Bravo. 44 is the mic.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Carr. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. With it is Jackson. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd and 9. Mariota, and with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No,
not at all.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. Completes it to Davis. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Off the draw, here's Michel. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been flat getting it done, 8 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Mariota. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a 1st down. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. 1st down, Mariota to Michel on the screen. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mariota. His throw caught right around the 6. A good pickup there, a 22. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They come out here in the I. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll try to run it in. Michel. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Temptation there certainly to go for this, but I think you have to kick it, right?
The temptation coming from the fantasy owners, right? I mean, there are some that are going to want to kick it because they may have that kicker, but overall, get more yardage, maybe a chance for a touchdown. But no, absolutely not. Run that field goal kicker out there. Kick it. You got to take the chance to take the lead right now. You don't want to put it back on your defense.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The throw complete here to Williams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, Landry. Blow that shit up.
Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll look to throw. And he can't get
Let's go, Randy Gregory. Let's go.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Carr.
Get the hell. Let's
Going to
go.
be incomplete. 2 huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on 2nd down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, but whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They are just brimming with it right now.
Hey, box truck, box truck.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Let's go.
And no, it's incomplete.
Let's go.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, Michel, and some room to work. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Titans. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. You can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Dory.
Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Carr going to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time.
He got a whole timeout.
44 yards. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Carr now to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Tennessee, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Oakland, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.